Hello YouTube, this is Flash Notion, the bonafide talking head, back with another reaction video, and today we will be taking a look at the third Equestria Girls special, Mere Magic. Oh my god. Okay, so I already know that this is the meeting of Starlight Glimmer and Sunset Shimmer, and that is just all of my yes. I don't care what else happens in this one. That's going to be awesome. But I do know that Juniper Montage is going to come back, and I believe she's going to have she's going to get some magic from the portal or something, because of all the little wisps that came out. And then I also know why Sunset goes back to the Pony World. Her magic book there, which she uses to talk to Twilight and which powers the portal itself, is running out of pages. So she goes back to find another book to enchant to use, which, clever, fun. I have a feeling that's going to be taken care of pretty quickly in this episode, and that most of the episode is going to be Starlight and yeah. Anyways, so the version I got from Dailymotion, I'm looking at here, and I see a lot of interesting stuff just in this first frame. We're back at the mall, first of all. I see that red dress that Rarity was looking at is still there. I see Cranky Doodle over here, humanized, and I see Filthy Rich underneath one of the escalators with what looks to be a mascot for a store or something, or maybe it's a cardboard sign. I don't know. Whatever. But we're gonna just watch this thing, see whether I know everything, or see if there's something I don't know. And we're gonna start it in 3, 2, 1, play. Typical guitar tune. Hey, Silver Spoon. Oh, okay. Juniper Montage. She's working at the movie theater now, and she sees that everywhere, and it's making her upset.
The daring do set now. They're everywhere. I bet they'll be at the premiere tonight. I bet I'll be the lucky one ushering them to their seats.
You didn't have to get a job at the movie theater.
Jennifer, where are you?
What was that? Boss, can't hear you. Losing you. If those girls hadn't shown up, I would have played Daring Do.
No, you wouldn't have.
Me, I would have been a star. You're right. They are a bit much.
And hello. Oh! That type of mere magic.
What was that?
Showing you as you could be.
Incredible. But keep the change. Something tells me this thing's worth it.
Yeah? Something also tells me that's not going to work out too well. Reminds me of Harry Potter, the Mirror of... how is it pronounced? Erised? Whatever. From the very first Harry Potter book, movie, whatever. You look in it, you see yourself as you want to be. Your deepest, darkest... Oh, whoa. I like that. That's pretty cool.
Princess Twilight. Tonight's the night of the big movie premiere.
Oh, wow. She really is almost at the end.
I should be too, except I can't seem to keep my mind on anything other than her new powers and the rogue magic that's loose in this world, and how scary but exhilarating it all is. How does it work? How am I prepared for it? When will it show up again? Well, you see the problem.
And she's wearing it now. Well, like they all agreed, they're all going to be wearing it, and now she realizes...
No! Shoot!
I'm on the last page, and Pinkie has 5 hamburgers for herself, but probably. Also, wait a minute.
Who's Sunshim? That's Sunset Shimmer's new movie star name. I just made it up.
No.
Sweet apple's sake, we only have bit parts in this flick. We're not movie stars.
Yet, darling. Yet. There's journal pages, isn't there, Sunset?
Yet.
Come on, share your troubles. It might help soothe your stressed nerves.
Okay, Pinkie.
Penny the fun out of our big night.
Just
Spill it, Sunship!
Okay. It's just that things
Okay.
are calm around here, magic-wise.
And
Huh.
that's bad. How, precisely?
It's not. It's just that instead of enjoying the fact that things are calm, I'm constantly thinking about things going wrong, even when they aren't.
she's apprehensive and a little bit paranoid.
I don't know. I shouldn't even be thinking about any of this stuff right now. And neither should any of you.
Look, Twilight's writing you back. Hey,
Ooh.
everybody, Sunset's getting an Equestria tax.
Really?
Say,
Princess Twilight wants me to come to Equestria.
Why not?
It's like
Yep,
this mirror
she
is
can't-
the only one around here who gets me.
Popcorn spill at the condiment counter.
Ugh.
Look like someone who cleans popcorn spills.
No, it looks like someone about to fire somebody.
It's a mirror, not a
This is the
video
worst.
screen.
Hey, I know what will perk me up. A little mirror me time. That's more like it. I wish this popcorn would just clean itself up so I could just stare at you all day.
Oh. What?
Wow. Done? Already? I'm shocked.
And me.
That's not something you really want to hear from your boss, though, usually. Sunset's just like, okay, do I have everything I need? Come on, come on. Yes! And here we go. It's been a while since we've seen Pony Sunset. Ooh, it's been a while since we've seen that contraption, too. Ow.
Princess Twilight? Is that you?
Nope. Starlight Glimmer.
Oops.
Not used to walking on four legs.
Whoa. That feels a little weird after all this time. Starlight Glimmer. You're a Twilight student, right?
Uh-huh. She wanted me to give you this.
Ooh. Forgotten how to use magic. You are a unicorn.
She wanted to give it to me.
She's like, I can use magic again! I've forgotten I could do this! It's so
There's
awesome!
a lot around here.
That must be stressful, huh? Never knowing when you might be called on save the day. Dropping everything at a moment's notice. How does she do it?
Also, I just realized, was she wearing the geode when she came through? Where did it go?
So are you sure she won't be back anytime soon?
Pretty sure.
Okay, I guess I'll be going now.
That's adorable.
Like back there.
It's pretty different. And not so different at the same time.
Eh.
Kinda hard to explain.
Guess you kind of have to go there to really get it, huh? I don't suppose.
You really think Princess Twilight would be okay with that?
I don't know for sure that she wouldn't be okay.
Well, she's not your teacher anymore, so...
She wants me to learn as much as I can about friendship, and I'm not learning a whole lot.
What
just
the?
hanging
I
out
just
with
looked at in the background, and there are patches on those hoses. That's not exactly safe.
You in that world, so chances are you aren't gonna run into yourself.
Is something you don't hear every day.
So just lay low.
Well, unless you're around changelings.
You'll barely even notice I'm there.
Introducing you to my friends could be a nice distraction.
But you'll also totally notice I'm there, and it will keep your mind off of other things that might be bothering you.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
Oh, what do you think? Can I go back with you?
Wow. That is 10 times more adorable than it really should be. But, here we go. Ooh, she has a watch. Because she traveled through time.
With it.
And Sunset did apparently have her geode.
Hi.
They would be cool with the portal.
Hands. And what happened to the rest of my feet? Those are feet. Remember the whole thing where I said you need to lay low? Now would be a good time to play it cool.
Really? Because they're not?
Right.
They don't remember Twilight came from Pony World? Well, I guess maybe the rest of the school doesn't really... No, just Twilight's friends.
You did say I'd make a good distraction.
Yeah. Gotta keep an eye on her, though.
Mirror, pick up this popcorn. Mirror, I command thee. Pick
Nope,
up
it's a...
this
You gotta wish.
popcorn.
Mm-mm.
Why won't this thing work anymore?
Like, we were gonna eat some of that.
Mirror, make these annoying people go away.
That works.
Well, that kinda worked.
Juniper Monta! What in the blazes are you doing here?
Were you invited to the Dare and Do premiere? That's exciting. No, crazy. No, concerning. No, just no. No offense. I wasn't invited to the premiere. My Uncle Cantor Zoom felt bad for firing me, so he pulled some strings and got me this job.
Huh.
You work here? As little as possible.
You know, if you hadn't tried to sabotage the movie, you could be celebrating with us.
This should be my night. I would have found a way to be in the film if you all have stayed out of it. I would have been daring too. Everyone would have loved me. See?
What?
Can't you see what's right under your noses? Ugh! I wish you'd all just go away and leave me alone.
Oh dear. That's not cool. Where'd they all end up? Uh-oh. And there's the dark magic affecting her.
Looks like I may be finally getting the hang of this.
Oh dear.
Hi, me.
6 cell phones, all straight to voicemail.
I'm sure they're around. What's the worst that could happen?
Giant ice cream.
Magic is on the loose here now, and
Aw.
it's the same way it does
Come
back in
on.
Equestria. Any number of terrible things could have happened. And lately I spend 80% of my time thinking about them. My friends are probably fine. I'm overreacting.
The faces in this one are particularly
This
exaggerated.
is the problem you wanted to talk to Princess Twilight about, right? Because you can still talk it over with me if you want. Or you could just journal with Princess Twilight about it. Whatever works.
It's just... I know my friends and I have been given special powers for a reason, and I want to be ready for whatever is going to be thrown at us. I guess knowing that
Go
is
away,
making me
Bug.
feel like I can never really relax and let my guard down. So I end up obsessing about it and can't get out of my own head.
Sounds familiar.
It's a toughie.
A little bit.
Guess my advice would be to just trust things will work themselves out in the end. If you spend too much time worrying about the bad things that might happen, you'll miss out on all the good things that are happening.
Like how Princess Twilight's student is teaching me a lesson right now.
Yeah.
Well, not student anymore. I'm more
Come on,
thinking,
let's
like,
take
how
a
about the fact that she just dropped 2 things of ice cream on the floor?
Any clue yet where we are or what just happened? Anyone?
Pinkie Pie's on the case.
What?
Nope, no wall over here. Come out, walls. Wherever you are. Get this place.
That was the most blatant fourth wall break
Anywhere.
ever.
Somehow, someway, that dang Juniper sucked us all inside of that mirror of hers.
Into some kind of limbo behind it.
I think I might be freaking out a little bit.
That's...
Sort of a deep down inside freak out. On the outside, there's popcorn in here.
Pinkie, that was on the floor.
How could this happen on the evening of my very first movie premiere?
Rarity.
Nuts.
Curse you, cruel fate. Not our #1 problem right now, Rarity.
Nope.
True. But perhaps we can agree it's in the top 5.
Is there really
Well.
a way out of here? Oh my heavens, what's that?
Hey! Nice.
Chocolate covered almonds?
She can use it like a freaking vacuum cleaner. Who's she?
That's Fluttershy's barrette. Wait here for me.
Sunset Shimmer. I was wondering if you'd show up.
I'm looking for my friends. I don't suppose you've seen them? Where are they?
I'll never tell.
You don't have to.
Nice!
You're lucky I offered to get you this job after the stunt you pulled on my set.
I just wanted to be daring too. I just wanted people to like me. Everyone would love me if it weren't for you girls. This is all your fault. Ugh! I wish you'd all just go away and leave me alone.
Yeah, that's not cool.
What? I know you want people to like you, but trust me, the magic in that mirror is only gonna make things worse for you.
You're just saying that because you want the mirror for yourself.
What I want is my friends back. Please,
Yeah?
Jennifer, you wish them into that mirror. Maybe there's a way you can wish them out.
Or maybe I wish you'd join me.
Okay, now I'm not as happy because it's starting to look like Starlight's gonna solve the problem, which is gonna definitely peeve a lot of people off. And thwack. Or not quite. And that's the pony pronking
There knows where we are.
sound. Oh!
Girls.
Starlight Glimmer does.
Girls. You mean Twilight student back in Equestria? How would she know where? Oh! She isn't.
I kind of told her she could come back here with me.
Girls.
Nah.
You really think Princess Twilight would be okay with that?
I don't know if she wouldn't be okay with it.
Sorry to intrude.
That's adorable.
Check out our geodes.
Yep. That whole dynamic.
Say,
Ooh.
something's changed. This wasn't happening before.
Maybe it's because all 7 of us are together now.
Is this
Yep.
a good thing or a bad thing?
I'm gonna go with good thing. Somewhat. Ooh.
I'm going with not a good thing.
Nope. Okay. Bad thing, definitely. Oh. Oh.
Now everyone will recognize I'm a real star.
Yeah, that's a bad thing. Kind of horrifying, too. She's a little tall.
Okay, first things first, I need to get that mirror away from her.
Oh, now they start taking cell phone videos of the magical stuff. Oh, it's also warped her vision.
Picture together.
It's kind of funny that her vision's been warped that much. Ooh, that's not cool.
The mirror is breaking.
If Starlight Glimmer doesn't find a way to get us out of here soon, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Starlight Glimmer, I hope you know what you're doing.
Give that back! No, this mirror is nothing but trouble. You have to realize that. What I realize is that you are just
Yeah, she has
like those
fangs.
other girls. I wish you join them.
Oh, it doesn't work unless she's holding it.
Looks like you
That's
can't
good.
make that wish unless you're the one holding the mirror.
But maybe now that I'm... Seriously? That's not cool. It's literally cracking their reality.
Sunset Shimmer and her friends would come back.
Nope, only she can make the wish.
Looks like you can't use it either.
Hey, Snips.
Give it back to me. My friends are trapped in there.
That's the worst timing ever. Rarity, make platforms. Or that'll work.
What you're after, or are you looking for something else? What?
Friends?
Like a friend? Who would want to be my friend? I would. Why? Because I understand you, Juniper. You think getting revenge is going to make you feel better, but it's not. Please, don't make a mistake that you end up regretting for the
This
rest
is
of your
actually...
life. I've already
That actually works much better than her speech to Chrysalis.
Unforgivable. No, Juniper. I know they'll forgive you. But
Although,
first,
that's
you have
kind of
to
the
set
opposite
them free.
attitude that she had earlier.
I wish I could make up for my mistakes.
That's a pretty vague wish, but it works. And...
Starlight, you did it!
So much for laying low.
I think even Princess Twilight would understand.
yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Hmm.
We've all been there.
Really? Manipulated an entire town into giving up their talents so they wouldn't think they were special? Overpowered by magic I couldn't control and created a rift between two worlds, almost destroying both of them in the process.
Turned an entire school into my own personal zombie army in hopes of conquering a distant pony world.
Wow, we are a really forgiving group.
Yeah, and you are a really messed up bunch of people. But I'm okay with it.
I'm so sad to leave. I haven't really had the chance to get to know all of you.
And she's like,
Maybe you don't have to leave yet. Dear Sunset, some lessons are better learned in action, and you girls are great teachers. Starlight should stay for a few more days. Enjoy the premiere.
few days. That's all. Not...
You can focus on the positive.
So she's not gonna...
Whatever happens,
Oh, this might explain why she hasn't been in Season 7 for a while. That would be pretty cool. That's a pretty cool idea right there. Now this outro is a little bit different from the other ones. I like it. Okay, so to talk about that one. Right off the bat, this episode is obviously going to be divisive no matter what. For the simple fact of Starlight Glimmer's involvement. Many people still don't like Starlight Glimmer. I feel like they're in the minority at this point, but they are a very vocal minority, as the minorities usually are. In that sense, they're gonna hate on this episode quite a bit, especially due to the fact that Starlight's technically the one that solved the problem. That being said, the way she solved it with a friendship speech works a lot better than the Season 6 finale, where she tried to give a similar speech to Chrysalis, and it technically wasn't true. Like, there's quite a bit of difference between what Chrysalis was doing and what Starlight did. However, between Juniper and Starlight, there's actually a fair amount there. They both messed around with magic that they didn't understand in order to try and get revenge on people who slighted them, but at the same time stopped them from doing something that was actually very bad. So, it worked for me. Juniper's magic-enhanced form was interesting. Kind of a Cruella de Vil-esque type character build. I don't know what I was trying to go for there. I lost the word. But, I don't know, it was kind of like her mind was warped into seeing things a little bit differently, but not exactly. Like, she still had her sense of something, Like, she could understand what Starlight was saying, but she didn't understand what everybody else was doing. It was weird. And she turned around really pretty quickly there at the end. As for the mirror itself and the magic there, obviously I'm reminded of Lapis Lazuli trapped in the mirror from Steven Universe. There's some similarities there, and it's pretty fun. I'm not... Like, the wishing mirror power thing, I feel like that's been done before a lot. And in this case, it doesn't entirely make sense, like, why it got that specific power. For that matter, why did it infect the mirror and not a person? That doesn't necessarily... Although, I suppose the geodes were formed by a similar magical spurt there. So, like, maybe when magic comes out of the portal like that, it can only host itself in objects at first. And it needs to be taken from the object to a human at a later time. Maybe. Although, technically, Juniper was only able to harness the magic because all of the geodes were present there. Which just begs the question, like, wouldn't... If the magic goes haywire in the presence of all their geodes, wouldn't that mean that not all 7 of them could ever go up against a magical wielding enemy like that? Because if that's the case, like, that just kind of... That's like Captain Planet level stupidity in design. What I'm referring to is, of course, the fact that in the old... Captain Planet series, he was supposed to fight pollution, but pollution made him weak. So it's kind of like if Superman was meant to fight against kryptonite, but kryptonite makes him weak. So yeah, it doesn't make sense very much. But whatever. Inside the mirror itself, that was actually really cool. The effect of reality itself cracking. That also reminded me of a bit from Steven Universe, the April Fool's episode where they crossed over with Uncle Grandpa, and all the gems were inside of, like, this flat white area, and Garnet completely broke the fourth wall, literally, pretty much, in order for them to escape. In this case, Pinkie erased the fourth wall. She just went right up to the fourth wall, started shaking the camera, and then just announced, "No, there is no wall here anymore." And it's just like, wow. And then she defied physics on screen, actually, in that she ran out of the white background after running off to the side, and it's just like, what? That was really cool right there. I'm a little bit disappointed that we didn't... Well... We got to see Twilight and Rainbow Dash use their powers again, and we got to see Sunset use hers. A little bit from Rarity, nothing from Fluttershy or Applejack, so, they're getting better about that, I guess. What else? Right, the part where they were in the pony world, Sunset's eyes were a little bit weird, because her eyes were like stretching backwards a little bit too far. I felt like it was weird. The entire interactions though were adorable. Just the way that her and Starlight automatically just clicked, and they just, like, I don't ship them or anything, but I feel like I don't know. They're not going to be as good of friends as I feel like Starlight and Trixie are. Well, I shipped Starlight and Trixie, so that's obvious. But I don't know. I wouldn't even put them on the same level as Starlight and Maude. But at the same time, they just clicked so well. It's just like, yeah, we get along. We're similar, you and I. And that really just works. Other things... I feel like there was something else that I don't know. For right now, we'll spend the last little bit here, which is already making this too long. But But we'll spend this last little bit here discussing series. Do we want a full series out of this? And I think the answer is definitely yes. I do, personally. I feel like they kind of, sort of, in a little bit of a fashion, made them different from their equestrian counterparts. Just a little bit, but not enough just yet. And I would really just like a full series so that way we could take them in that different direction. And there's so much, though, that you can explore with this series. Because, I mean, this is magic in a world that isn't supposed to have magic. So you got an element of, like, I don't know, what's a TV show? Like, Sleepy Hollow or Supernatural or something like that. And you also got this whole group here that does use magic and uses it for good. So you got elements of like superhero shows in there that you can use. And just all around, I mean, there's so much that you can do with a humanized version of this. And you can get so creative with how you use the magic. Because even in Equestria, there's only so many ways that they can use the magic in the various episodes. They can use it a little bit in place of technology, or they can use it as unicorns do magic, or whatnot. And Pegasi and Earth Ponies have their own special abilities that are technically magic. But they're still, it's strange, but in a world of magic, they're limited by how creative they can be with that magic because the magic is so mundane. In a world without magic, they can do anything with it. I mean, what happens when magic and technology intermix? Like, we've got some Magitech in Equestria, but that's in Equestria where magic is all around. What happens when it goes into the human world? Like, what if Juniper's cell phone had gotten infected instead of that mirror? What would happen then? So they can go that route. And of course they can always go back and just say, it doesn't matter, that it can infect people too. Why not? And just have random people affected by this magic. Or they could go the route of the like oversaturated fanfiction universe and have just have the magic explode and suddenly everybody's got magic, but nobody knows how to use it. So there's just a lot of options that they can go through with this human world. And I want to see them explore that more. And I want to see them develop these characters in a different way than their equestrian counterparts, especially because these characters are still young. About Sunset, a lot of people have been saying it's kind of creepy that, I mean, she's supposed to be Celestia's student before Twilight, so wouldn't she be older than Twilight even, and yet she's pretending to be a high school girl? I don't think that's accurate. I think if you look at it, there's an obvious time dilation between Equestria and the human world, where more time passes in Equestria than passes in the human world. And if Sunset was in the human world for, well, pretty much ever since she left Celestia's tutelage, then she would not have aged up as much as the equestrian counterparts. So it's conceivable that she's technically younger than Twilight now. So, yeah, there's still some growth there that can be done. And all around, it's very interesting, and I want to see more. So if they don't do a series of this, I'll be a little bit disappointed. I'll be honest. Like, maybe instead of a full series, what they could do is they could just do specials like this every year. Why not? Why not do that in place of a movie? Like, little episodic things that go into the slice of life stuff. Instead of every adventure has to be a big grand movie, just, do little stuff like this. It provides you, I feel like, with a lot more opportunity. So, we'll see. Other than that, This is the last of the specials, so I'm not sure when ponies themselves are coming back. I don't know if... I know that episodes 12 and 13 have aired in Australia, and so many people are reacting to them, and I know actually what they're going to be. But I'm not gonna do TV rips for those, because for ponies, it always comes out on Yay Ponies eventually. It's always an iTunes version that is high quality, the full length, and I want to see that. Also, it's now clear to me. Last time I mentioned, is there an after credit scene? No, that was just apparently it missed the beginning of the apparently the one version I was looking at missed the beginning of the special, and it started on the part where Juniper was walking past the Dance Magic music video, and Pinkie was just shouting at the screen right there. So, yeah. Also, wow, okay, I'm going for a long time on this one, but I just remembered what I was going to talk about earlier, and that was the continuity. Like, I didn't think that the specials would be interconnected as much as they are in this final one. It's so strange. Like, I didn't feel like they would connect Dance Magic back to the other two, but they did. They connected it all together very well, where it's now Juniper's working at the mall, and now she's seeing this music video, and she's seeing the people that she is very upset at all the time, and it builds. And that worked very well. Okay, I think that's everything I wanted to say for this one, and oh my god, I hate myself right now for this. This is going to suck in editing. But this was fun. This was a good one. I think, like, it's... Okay, I'm going to take back what I said last time. I think this is between Dance Magic and Movie Magic in terms of quality. It's better than Movie Magic, not quite as good as Dance Magic. Dance Magic was just pure fun for me. This one had a little bit of contention to it. So, yeah, fun, but not the greatest of these specials. And not... I think, like, not living up to what they technically could be. In that, I said last time that Dance Magic was not quite as, like, up to the par of A Royal Problem, which is the best episode of Season 7 and one of the top episodes of the entire show. So, if they can somehow make a series and then get an episode that is like A Royal Problem, then I will be truly, truly happy. But for right now, they're up to the level of about... What was it? What did I say it was? All Bottled Up. Good episode, but not one of the top ones of the series. So, that's where Equestria Girls is at right now. And, yeah, I mean, it's a good place to be. And now I say goodbye.